Nestled on the banks of the mighty Tigris River, the ancient city of Ashur held a position of immense strategic importance. The Tigris, a vital artery of Mesopotamia, provided lifeblood to the region. It was a source of water for irrigation, transforming arid lands into fertile fields. The river also served as a crucial trade route. It connected Ashur to distant lands, facilitating the exchange of goods and ideas. This strategic location at the crossroads of commerce and resources laid the foundation for Ashur's rise to prominence. It would ultimately transform a modest city-state into the heart of a vast and powerful empire. The Tigris was more than just a geographical advantage for Ashur. It was intertwined with the city's very identity. The river's ebb and flow mirrored the rhythms of life in this bustling metropolis. Its waters carried traders from distant lands, bringing with them exotic goods and tales of far-off places. This constant influx of people and goods created a vibrant cosmopolitan atmosphere. It fostered a sense of connection to the wider world that would shape Ashur's destiny. The city's reliance on the Tigris for its prosperity fostered a deep respect for the river's power. This reverence would find expression in the religious beliefs and practices of the Assyrians. At the heart of Assyrian civilization stood the imposing figure of Ashur, the city's patron deity. Ashur was not merely a god to be worshipped, he was the embodiment of the Assyrian state itself. His name, echoing the city he protected, became synonymous with the growing power of the Assyrian people. As Ashur expanded its influence, so too did the worship of Ashur spread throughout Mesopotamia. Temples dedicated to the god-king rose as testaments to Assyrian might and piety. These architectural marvels served as centers of religious devotion, economic activity, and political power. The fusion of religious and civic identity under the banner of Ashur had a profound impact on the Assyrian psyche. It fostered an unwavering belief in their divine right to rule. This belief fueled their ambition for conquest and expansion. The wealth generated from trade and bolstered by the Tigris's bounty flowed into the coffers of the temple and the palace. This created a powerful synergy between the spiritual and temporal realms. The rulers of Ashur, claiming to be the earthly representatives of the god Ashur, commanded both the religious fervor and the economic resources to build a mighty empire. The path to empire was not without its trials. Ashur's rise to power was punctuated by periods of both triumph and tribulation. The early Assyrians, known for their martial prowess, faced formidable adversaries. Powerful neighbors like the Babylonians, Mitanni, and Hittites coveted Ashur's strategic location and resources. They engaged in constant struggles for dominance in the region. At times, Ashur found itself under the yoke of these powerful empires. It was forced to pay tribute and acknowledge the supremacy of its overlords. However, the Assyrians possessed an indomitable spirit. They refused to be relegated to the annals of history. One such ruler who embodied this spirit was Adad I. A shrewd strategist and a fearless warrior, he carved out an independent kingdom for himself in Upper Mesopotamia. Though not an ethnic Assyrian, he recognized the strategic value of Ashur. He made it the capital of his realm. His reign marked a high point in early Assyrian power. However, his death triggered a period of instability. The Assyrians found themselves caught in a power struggle between the resurgent Babylonians under Hammurabi and the formidable Mitanni kingdom to the north. This period of subjugation, though challenging, proved to be a crucible for the Assyrian spirit. It instilled in them a resilience and a burning desire to reclaim their independence and establish their own empire. The reign of Tiglath Pileser I, who ascended to the Assyrian throne in the 12th century BCE, marked a turning point in Assyrian history. This ambitious king inherited a kingdom still struggling to break free from the shackles of foreign domination. Yet Tiglath Pileser I possessed a vision for Assyria that extended far beyond its current borders. He envisioned a vast empire that would stretch from the Mediterranean Sea to the Persian Gulf. He would dedicate his reign to realizing this ambitious goal. Tiglath Pileser I's reign was a whirlwind of military campaigns. He led his armies on a series of conquests, subjugating neighboring kingdoms and expanding the Assyrian Empire in all directions. He crushed the remnants of the Mitanni, securing Assyria's northern border. He then turned his attention south, clashing with the Babylonians and extending Assyrian influence into the heart of Mesopotamia. Tiglath Pileser I was not merely a conqueror, he was also a shrewd administrator. He recognized that the key to maintaining a vast empire lay not just in military might, but also in efficient governance. He implemented administrative reforms, reorganized the army, and established a system of tribute that enriched the Assyrian coffers. He also oversaw the construction of grand palaces and temples, further solidifying the image of Assyria as a powerful and prosperous empire. His reign, a testament to his military genius and political acumen, laid the foundation for the even greater heights of power that Assyria would reach under his successors.